This is Henos' Sport, bringing you that heat and that fire. All right, we're going to cover two topics in one. First and foremost, we're going to talk about Evander Holyfield. Hear me and hear me well. You guys see, Evander Holyfield sat here and said that Deontay Wilder was cheated out of the Tyson Fury fight, and he doesn't understand why Deontay Wilder is basically fighting Luis Ortiz again. Let me say it again. Deontay Wilder was cheated out of the Tyson Fury fight, and he doesn't understand why Deontay Wilder is fighting Luis Ortiz again. This is why Deontay Wilder wanted to pay Tyson Fury step-aside money so he can go ahead and fight Andy Ruiz, because everyone that's understanding the sport, everyone that has what we call the true boxing eye test, Evander Holyfield is a heavyweight of the highest degree and the highest order. He is basically what you call the champion of the underdogs, because he was a very undersized heavyweight, right? He was a heavyweight that no one expected to win, but he used his undersize to his advantage in terms of work ethic. You know what I'm saying? He was the hardest working heavyweight in the business. And this man is sitting here out of his own mouth and telling you that Deontay Wilder was robbed. It's interesting that a legend, this is a guy who definitively beat Mike Tyson, you know what I'm saying, the second time that they fought. The first time, yeah, I give it to Tyson because I felt Tyson won that fight. But the second time, definitively, you have to give it to Evander Holyfield because he outboxed Mike Tyson. Evander Holyfield is one of those fighters that was able to figure out his opponents. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't easy. He was a legend for a reason. His work ethic was off the charts. That's why he lasted as long as he did. I mean, look at the man. He's older, but he's still in shape. That should tell you something. You know what I'm saying? Like he knows the sport moniker, bringing you that what? That heat and that fire. That's what Evander Holyfield did. He brought you that what? That heat and that fire. He told you guys, man. It's interesting how many people are lining up when he knows the sport. And they're sitting here and they're telling you the cold-hearted, unadulterated, cutthroat truths. And the truth of the fact of the matter is Deontay Wilder was cheated out of Tyson Fury. I'm glad Evander Holyfield did this the other day because guess what? It shed light to what I was talking about when I said that Deontay Wilder was robbed of what we call a technical KO power stoppage. Let me say it again. He was robbed of what we call a technical KO power stoppage. How do you sit here and flatline a man for 13 seconds and he gets 3 seconds of reprieve from the referee and then a 10-second count on top of that? Let me say it again. He gets a 3-second of reprieve from the referee and then a 10-second count after that. Come on, man. You classic goats and you troglodytes. You Rudy Ford, you plum brains. You ultra fanboys with the ultra fanboy rhetoric. You dodo heads. You brain full of mush and you brainwash followers. And this is the same Deontay Wilder. Bomb Squad! Let me say it again. Bomb Squad! Mr. Till this day, dog. This is the same dude that people think Alexander Usyk, a guy who was fighting low-level bum bashes, who was fighting low-level, you know what I'm saying, competition at cruiserweight. Who the fuck is Bello, man? Come on. This is the best name he has under his number. And remember, see, this is why I say they're trying to promote Alexander Usyk like the next Anthony Joshua. Because Anthony Joshua was starting to be compared with Deontay Wilder after he was 16-0. That's the same thing they're doing with Alexander Usyk. He's 16-0 and now they're saying, oh, he's the next big sting against Deontay Wilder. The only way he has a chance, notice the keyword, operative word, chance, not beat Deontay Wilder, chance. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to do the operative word here. The only chance he has against the Deontay Wilder is if Deontay Wilder ages out. That's the only fucking chance he has. That's the truth of the fact of the matter, folks. And if people are being real with themselves and using what we call the true boxing eye test, they can see this for what it is. Now let's get on to the next topic. Floyd Money Mayweather. Now I'm the biggest Mayweather fan, you know what I'm saying, that's out there. Mayweather was my guy before Earl the True Spence. Let me say it again. Mayweather was my guy before Earl the True Spence. Hard work, dedication. Hard work, dedication. Hard work, dedication. All work is what? Easy work. All work is what? Easy work. All work is what? Easy work. Floyd Mayweather embodied hard work and dedication. All work is easy work. But let's keep it a buck here, man. As much as I like Floyd Money Mayweather, he is no longer the fighter that he once was. This became evident and became real to me in the Conor McGregor fight. I noticed this. When the MMA fighter was able to touch him up. Now people will sit here and say Floyd Mayweather wasn't at his best shape. But Floyd Mayweather was starting to lose steps at that point. I don't want Floyd Mayweather to come back. He's done everything that he's supposed to. He broke the Rocky Marciano record. What else is there for you to prove, Floyd Mayweather? You're getting a comfortable 7-figure check from Al Heyman, man. You got Mayweather Promotions, dog. You got Leonard Ellerbe as your president and CEO that's running the company. What else do you need to do in coming back? Like, it doesn't serve a purpose for you to come back. Like, just chill where you at, man. You know what I'm saying? I hear him and Manny Pacquiao are in serious negotiations for a rematch. Now, of course, I'm going to rock with all work is what? Easy work. Hard work is what? Dedication. Hard work is what? Dedication. I'm going to rock with Floyd Mayweather to come back and win. But you know how definitively I had it 100-0? Not so much if he comes back. It becomes closer. And I'm not a percentage guy. And I'm not going to reside in percentages. But you make this closer because Manny Pacquiao's fresher. He's been fighting. As opposed to Floyd Mayweather, who's been out of the ring. You know what I'm saying? Fighting MMA fighters and fighting these low-level opponents that are not actual boxers does not equate to you basically being sharp. You know what I'm saying? And Floyd Mayweather is not as sharp-looking as he used to be. Let me say it again. Floyd Mayweather is not as sharp-looking as he used to be. I prefer Floyd Mayweather to just stay retired, man. I don't know why he needs to come back. His dad, Floyd Mayweather Sr., alluded to this. Floyd Money Mayweather has done everything that he's supposed to. Why does he need to come back? You know what I'm saying? Nate Jones, the guy that's basically the human punching bag for Floyd Mayweather, the human body bag, you know what I'm saying, for Floyd Mayweather. Nate Jones said, look, man, as much as it used to be definitively for Floyd Mayweather to win, I still think Floyd Mayweather will win, but it's not going to be as definitive as before. Whereas before I had him in the upper 90-something percentile to 100%. Now I have it about 60-40, 70-30. I'm not a percentage guy, but this is Nate Jones. I'm quoting Nate Jones. Me, it's 100-0 because you have to have a winner and a loser. I don't believe in percentages. Percentages is basically you giving a percentage of yourself. Let me say it again. Percentages is basically you giving a percentage of yourself. So I'm quoting Nate Jones. He said that Floyd Mayweather, whereas before he was anywhere between a 90-something to close to 100% percentile of winning percentage, now it's more like 60-40. You know what I'm saying? Because the competition has gotten better, but at the same time he's gotten older. Let me say it again. The competition has gotten better, but at the same time he's gotten older. So Floyd Money Mayweather just needs to sit his ass down, man. Just be the guy to be the staple for the next generation of PBC. Help these guys and build them up. You started the foundation. You're the most marketable star. You're the one that made the most money. You are basically the pristine father of what we would call Mayweather Promotions. Because of you, you know what I'm saying, PBC exists because of your success. Al Heyman was able to build his foundations upon Floyd Money Mayweather. Let me say it again. Al Heyman was able to build his foundations upon Floyd Money Mayweather. So just be where you at, man, and just be into and live into the moment of your success, because that's what it is at its truest and its most properest levels. You know what I'm saying? I just felt like doing a late video tonight because I was just like, you know what? Let me do it, because I feel like I need to cover these topics. But I prefer Floyd Mayweather to stay retired. That's just me. That's my personal preference. Like Floyd Mayweather Sr., I'm deferring to his dad. And like Nate Jones, like there's nothing else to prove. You've proven everything, man. You've beaten them all. You've beaten Canelo Cinnamon Alvarez. You've beaten Manny AARP retirement Pac-Man. What else do you need to prove? Like, going back into a rematch with him is just basically a bag move. We know this. Let me say it again. Going back into a rematch with Manny Pacquiao is a bag move. Leave this to Earl the True Spence, man. If he's able to come back successfully from this car accident, you know what I'm saying? Leave him to retire AARP retirement Pac-Man style. Leave him to give him his AARP card, because you already handed him his defeat. There's nothing you have to prove to me, Money Mayweather. There's nothing that you have to prove to the other boxing fans, because we know you're leagues and shoulders above the competition when you were at your best. But at this point, we feel that you're a step too slow and you're too old. So just hang it up. I'm going to say it again. You're a step too slow and you're too old. And just hang it up and focus on the young champ that you have that can potentially become a superstar, and Gervonta Tank Davis. Please focus on him and build him up, because he has room to become a superstar. Maybe not to your degree, but damn near close enough if he gets out of his knuckleheaded ways. Because I love Gervonta Tank Davis. He's another one that I look at besides Deontay Wilder and man down. I look at Gervonta Tank Davis as that guy because he has a special skill set of Roy Jones Jr. footwork and Mike Tyson power. Let me say it again. Roy Jones Jr. footwork and Mike Tyson power. So Money Mayweather, just call it a night, man. Just retire and leave it to these young bucks. It's really that simple. This is Hino's Sport. checking out.